Yo guys, now to the stage that I'm going to be making a new what if. This is going to be what if Naruto was neglected and had a special dojutsu. So I'm going to start off by saying that guys, go and join the Discord server and you will be notified when and yeah, let's say when I'm going to drop my videos. So without any further ado, let's get to the video and don't forget to like and subscribe. So Naruto is still born the same way. Naruto is still born the same way, and he's still going to not respond the same way. But the only thing that is going to change is that Naruto has siblings. He has siblings called Menma and Mito. Guys, I think that this is going to be the last what if that I'm going to make. That is going to be a neglected series. So Naruto is born the same way, but he has two siblings, Menma and Mito, and Kushina is Naruto because he was born having whiskers, and the two children don't have whiskers on them. So she thinks that Naruto might be possessed by the Ninetales, and she hates Naruto for some reason. So Obito still attacks, but this time Minato was fast enough to take control of the Ninetales, and he managed to split it up in different parts, and he sold 45% on or inside Mito, 45% of the chakra, by the way, and he sold 50% of the chakra in Menma and 5% in Kushina because she was dying, and the only thing that helped her to live after getting the 5% of the Ninetale is that she is an Uzumaki. So Naruto gets the spirit of the Ninetales because Kushina wants to torment Naruto any way she can. Naruto was just literally born and she's planning ways to torment him because she thinks that Naruto is possessed by the Ninetales. So she thinks that Naruto is possessed by the Ninetales and she hates him. So they go home and Naruto has like a good life for like 3 years because he was just a baby, he didn't know nothing. But when he was 4, he started seeing that his parents treated him differently because Menma and Mito like training, and their parents gave attention to Menma and Mito. And when Naruto said, "Dad, can you train me?" Minato will say, "I don't have time." But at the same time, when Menma and Mito said, "Dad, can you train us?" Minato will say, "Yes, I don't really have nothing to do. Let's go train." And this will hurt Naruto so much. And one day when Naruto was walking back from the playground, because they don't even care if Naruto leaves the house or if he's safe, because they just think that Naruto is possessed by the Ninetales, and they told this to the village, and the village hates on Naruto, but they revere Menma and Mito as heroes. So one day when Naruto was coming back from the playground, Kushina was waiting for him, and Naruto didn't even come home late. It was like midday when Naruto was coming back, and Kushina was pissed. And Naruto said, "Oh, mom, how are you?" And Kushina punched Naruto. She punched a 4-year-old to the wall, and Naruto said, what? And Kushina said, don't call me that. And Naruto, yeah, was so badly injured that he was scared for his life. And after that, Kushina just left Naruto. She, she she was waiting to do that the whole day. She was waiting for Naruto to come back so that she can punch him. So I think that I'm going to skip when Naruto is 5 years old. So Naruto by this time is 5 years old, and one day he was coming back from playing because he doesn't like being in his house. He thinks that being in his house is toxic, and if his house is not abused, but no kid wants to get near him or play with him, but he has already adapted to playing by himself. So he was coming back from playing when he found Jiraiya, Tsunade, Minato, and Kushina sitting discussing about something. Yo, sorry guys, I had to pause. Just when I thought that I was not going to be called again, I get called. So, guys, I think that I left off when Naruto was logging in and he saw Nato, Kushina, and Jiraiya and Tsunade talking. And this is when Jiraiya came to the house and told Minato and Kushina that there's going to be a child of prophecy, and I think that it is one of the children. And Jiraiya thought that it might be Menma or Mito because he knows that Naruto doesn't even like to train, and if he wants to train, he never does. So he thinks that the child of prophecy could be Menma or Mito. So when Naruto was getting in the house, he was called by Kushina, and Kushina said, Naruto, come here. And Naruto went because he didn't want to disobey or seem like rude. So he went there and said hello to everyone, and they said, oh Naruto, you are here. And Naruto said, yes. And they told him that, Naruto, we have found you an apartment that you can live in, and you can mature there, and you could learn how to take care of yourself. Sorry guys. And be more responsible. So Naruto said, why me only? Menma and Mito coming with me too, or are they going to have their own apartments? And Kushina starts talking and said, Menma and Mito are already responsible. You are not, but if you live on your own, you can learn to be responsible. And Naruto said, but that's not fair. And Kushina just punched Naruto, and Jiraiya was smiling at this because he thought that Naruto was being disrespectful. So Naruto, not having any choice or any say in the matter, just decided to take the keys to the apartment and go and live there. But when Naruto was in his apartment unpacking, so guys, if you think that I'm copying from another other what if that I made, what if Naruto had the was negation and had the nigga, Naruto felt a sharp pain in his eyes, and when he went to the mirror to inspect what was happening, he saw like a pattern, like the picture that I'm recording right now, the pattern like this. He saw his eyes like this, and he then just fell unconscious. So When Naruto was unconscious, he saw two people, a man and a woman. This woman had blonde hair, had a long blonde hair, and the other man had sharp, spiky red hair. And they said, "Hi, we are the last winners of the Kuzu." Guys, let me think of a name. So I think that I have the name, but it's cringy. So they say we were the last owners of the Uzukaze gun because the Uzumaki and the Namikaze, if they get together and have a baby, that baby has like 2% of that he or she can get the Uzukaze gun, because this Uzukaze gun was rare, and this knowledge or the or let's say if many people don't know about it, that's what I was trying to say. So many people don't know about it, and it was lost through time. And Naruto is the one who obtained it now, because it has been like, let's say, 70 years, and not even one, let's say 100 years. Yeah, let's say 100 years. Even many Uzumaki and Namikaze tried to have babies, but none of their babies had the Uzukaze gun. So the person told Naruto that the Uzukaze gun is pretty much powerful. It can stop time, like for a minute. And she said that if you are fast enough, a minute can be very deadly. You can do pretty much everything that you want in a minute if you're fast enough. So guys, so she said that a minute is the maximum, but you're not going to start with a minute, you're going to start with 15 seconds, and your eyes will evolve when with your chakra. If your chakra grows, and you will get more time and more time and more time. And the other ability of this dojutsu or the Ozukaze gun is that you can copy every Kekkei in existence, but you can only copy 3 Kekkei. And the last one is that you can have all the chakra natures you want. Let's say all 5 chakra natures, because if you can have all of them, you have 5 chakra natures. So Naruto will get 5 chakra natures. And let's recap the abilities: stopping time, copying every Kekkei, and having 5 chakra natures. And the man said, "Well, we hope that you can train your eyes well, and you can be the best ninja in the world and save this world from the cycle of hatred," because they all know that the circle of hatred exists. So Naruto woke up and said, "Was that a dream?" And then he looked in the mirror again. He saw the Uzukaze gun and said, "Whoa, I really have the eyes." And Naruto was pretty much excited because now he has a chance, and he could be the powerful or the most powerful ninja in the world. So I think that I'm going to skip when Naruto was 9 years old, because for the next 4 years Naruto is going to be training. Sorry for the background noise. My brother is doing something. He's messing up with something. So Naruto is going to be training for 4 years. At the age of 9, is going to enter the academy. Sorry, guys. He's going to enter the academy, and It's going to be like at the middle of the class. It's not going to be dead last. Like in Kenya, it's going to be in the middle of class because he doesn't want to be dead last, and he doesn't want to be the first because he doesn't want to attract attention, because the man told him that there are few people who might know about your eyes. If they found out that you have them, they might try to take them from you. Announce that you have, or show people that you have these eyes when you are strong enough to wield them. So Naruto stayed in the middle of class. Menma and Mitchell keep being jerks and messing with Naruto, but Naruto doesn't fight back or do anything. He just keeps silent and let them pass by because they can't hit him. They just call him names. So Naruto just let them be and get on with his life. So Naruto is going to I'm going to see when Naruto was 12 and he's going to graduate, and he's going to do pretty well in the last exam because Menma and Mito made fun of Naruto, and Naruto wanted to show them that now he's not a loser and is pretty much stronger than them. So Naruto pulled all the stops on this exam, and he used every jutsu that he knows. In the clone exam, Naruto used a wood clone, a lightning clone, a water clone, an F clone. I don't know if all of those clones exist, and he used a wind clone, even making a lightning clone. So Naruto made this clone, and people were impressed because not everyone can do like 5 chakra natures or 5 chakra transformation at the same time. So they were impressed that Naruto could pull this off, and even when he's not a Genin. So Naruto already as the rookie of the year, and he passed. The next day, Naruto and his team were waiting for their instructor, and in this team, I'm going to say that it's going to be Menma Mito, Sasuke Sakura, and Naruto. So Kakashi arrives and tells them to meet him at the roof, and they did that. And he asked them what are goals, dreams, and likes. Naruto said, I don't like anything, but my goals are being the strongest ninja alive or in the world, and I don't really have nothing more than that. And Mito said, I want to be the strongest and be the Okage. My likes are hanging out with my friends and yada yada. So Menma said the same thing. Sakura just tried to say something that I didn't even know what she was saying. So Sasuke said, I want to kill someone. And then Kakashi said, meet me in the training grounds so that we can fight. But I'm not going to cover that because. So, guys, sorry for that. So, Naruto is going to. I got confused. So, I'm going to skip the part that they're going to fight Kakashi. I'm going to see the past, and they make it to Kenin, and they're in a team. So they spend a month doing like D rank missions, and guys, sorry if I keep pausing and repeating again. So they spent a month doing D rank missions, and Menma gets tired of this and said, Dad, can we have a higher rank mission? And Mentor said, okay, anything for you, son. And they were given the escort mission. And Sasuna walks in and says, what up? Is this shrimp going to protect me? talking about Naruto because Naruto is not tall, is the same size like in Canada, but he's strong. So they all like Naruto, or they make fun of Naruto for being short. So so Tazuna wanted to make fun of Menmato, but Minato said, then let's get back to business. And they were told that this was an escort mission and they will leave tomorrow morning. And the next day, they met up at the lift gate and they started the mission. So, guys, this is where I think I'm going to end the what if. This was a blast making the what if, but I paused many times and I might have got confused then there. But don't forget to like and subscribe. This was Naruto Sage. Peace.